And then when I realized I don't love him enough, I'm in love with a very beautiful man. So every single day I ask him, Father, help me to love you. The more time you spend with his word, the more in awe of his majesty you become. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sharon, and in these videos we talk about how to grow as Christians and how to become better people who love God. I think one of the greatest things we do not talk about a lot is finding it difficult to love God. For a lot of people, they make it look like once you become a Christian, the love for God is supposed to burn in your heart and it grows and it then just overwhelms you. And I think that is actually the way it's supposed to be. But then if you're like me, it just feels like you have to struggle to be in love with him. And this is a problem because why? Why does it feel like other people have this whole loving God thing down pat and then it seems like you're still struggling to find your footing? And I think this is where God comes in. One of the things, or one of the greatest things I have found is that the way to love God is by asking Him to teach you how to love Him. I don't know if this is a sign of a toxic relationship, but you know, when you watch all these movies and then you see the girl is like, teach me how to love you, blah, 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 blah. And in a way, that's how at least my personal relationship with God is. I found that loving God for me is not as easy as it seems. Loving God for me does not come so smooth, it doesn't come so easy. So what do I do? Every single day I pray and I'm like, God, teach me how to love you. I pray for help in that regard because it's something that you're going to need help with. It's something that when you love God, the burden that is in God's heart is placed in your heart, and He's the one that is going to teach you how to have that burden. When you love Him, things that seem unnatural, things that seem that you know He's going to hate, become something you hate. Think about the last time you prayed for souls. Think about the last time you prayed because you found someone doing the wrong thing. And that's when I realized I don't love Him enough. So every single day I ask Him, Father, help me to love you. Give me that overwhelming burning, overwhelming passion for you. And honestly, people don't realize how much it helps. Another thing that helps you to love God, or another thing that helps when you're struggling to love God like me, is to spend time in His Word. I realize that the more time you spend with His Word, the more in awe of His majesty you become. The more you just sit and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm in love with a very beautiful man. I'm in love with a very beautiful, like the Creator is actually a very beautiful person. And you know, spending time with the Word is actually one way to actually grow in love with Him. Like you don't realize it, but think about it. When you have something that's always telling you how beautiful someone is, and then you see it in you're able to relate what you see about that person to what it is in your life. You know, I've had God come through for me in many ways. I've had God like be that comfort. I've had God be that friend for me, you know. And I think that has been one of the greatest ways I have learned to actually love Him, is the fact that I am able to see Him in His Word and then see the manifestations of what I have seen in His Word in my actual life. So yeah, if this is what you are struggling with, please remember, loving God is not something, at least for me, it's not something that you just have immediately. It's something that it's something you grow into, it's something He teaches you, it's something that you learn by living, it's something that you learn by loving, it's something that you learn by just doing it. You know how you make an intentional effort to love someone? Yeah, basically that's what happens with God. So thank you so much guys for watching the video. I really love and appreciate you.